to the Grayslake Heritage Center and Museum. And in particular, I want to welcome you to the archives, in which we are going down to see at this point. It's a part of the museum that a lot of people don't know about, and some people know and just don't take time to come and see. So today you are going to have an opportunity to see the archives, which is the heart of the Grayslake Historical Society, the heart of the Grayslake Museum, the heart of the Heritage Center, and the heart of Grayslake's history. So come on now, we're going to see what is down here for everyone to enjoy. Well, I'm coming down here, and probably the first things you notice are the cages. These are very unique because behind them, here we have artifacts. And behind this one, we have documents and pictures and things for people to see. My desk is here, as humble as it is. I usually don't stay here, though. We're out on the table, which you'll see in a few minutes. We have here records that tell us where everything is to be found in this museum or on these shelves. We have here history, Grayslake yearbooks. We have videos. We have maps rolled up, which really shouldn't be rolled up, but don't tell people that. We have family history. We have scrapbooks. Lots of good stuff in this area. Unfortunately, the public can't come in here. But what they can do is ask for me or a volunteer to bring it out to this table where they can sit and look at the items. Now, would you like to go look at this cage? This cage, well, this is what some people really like because it has things in it. Things that tell a story. Well, once again, they are locked up. They are not for the people to touch because if everyone touches every artifact pretty soon, it might not be survive the test of time. Here's one artifact that maybe brings questions to your mind. Everyone sees the smokestack of the Grayslake Gelatin Factory, and they want to know its history. If you come down here to the archives, you can learn more of its history. We have lots of things stored in boxes. Each box has inside of it a list of what's found in the box. Then there's also a notebook which lists everything as well. These should be archivally safe, but we lack the money at the present time to keep them the way they really should be kept. But let's continue on. Maybe you enjoy this little character here. We see that he's being stored until we can use him sometime for a display. Leaving the cage area, we come out and we see artifacts a large artifact that was on display upstairs years ago, but once it's not on display, it can be stored here. We call this visual storage, where you can, they're not on part of a display, but they are being stored for future use. We use the walls to store things as well. Maybe some of you might remember the pictures that were on display upstairs. Let's go in here once. This is a very unique room. It's also another cage. This cage contains the clothing that has been collected over the years. They are on hangers that are padded. They are encased in unbleached muslin, and then every piece of clothing is tagged with an accession number. It's like a catalog number in a library. But come on, let's see what else we can find here. Another artifact that we are using is a library desk. Dr. Gashgarin's desk. Here we have the maps that were on display upstairs, now on display here for people to enjoy. Dr. Hildebrand's drugstore table was upstairs, now down here. People can come to this area, pull a book off the shelf, sit down and read it or research it. This is an area where people can touch. We do not worry about that. Again, back here, we have a loom. This is being stored here permanently because it is large. To move it, we'd have to take it apart and try to get it back together in one piece. I think we've pretty well seen a lot of things in a brief tour here. We hope that you will come and visit us. We like company. We are open anytime that a volunteer is down here, or you can make a special appointment to come down. There is a fee for photocopying, but it's a very small fee. Now, it would be great if all of you became members of the Grayslake Historical Society. And if you're wondering how to do that, that is so simple. All you need to do is reach in your pocket, take out a $10 bill, well, even $5 if you're a senior, or you can write a check. Make it out to the Grayslake Historical Society and bring it in or mail it in to our mailbox. You can find us on the web at www.grayslakehistory.org. It is spelled just the way it sounds, GRAYSLAKEHISTORY.org. So I do hope that you have found this brief tour interesting enough that you want to join me in the lower level of the Grayslake Historical Society's archives and the Grayslake Heritage Center and Museum.